Hey guys, it's Caitlin.
Bridges they are burning. Lover, I am worried.
And today I'm going to be doing a full face using only drugstore makeup. This is how to beat your face on a budget. I have a lot of very friendly drugstore affordable items that I want to share with you guys. Maybe you know about some of them, maybe you don't know about others, but I decided this would be a very fun video to do. I've done this before and you guys seem to really like it, so I thought I would just do it again. Oh, it's gonna be like a chill video. I have my milk duds, I have my smoothie, being healthy and fat at the same time, and I have all my affordable products so you can spend more money on food. I also have my friend Francisco. We're not gonna mind him. He came to the party to play, but like he's gonna go bye-bye once we cover him with concealer. So if you guys are excited to see this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe down below. Follow my social medias and become a Caitster by turning on your hashtag notifications. And with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So I'm gonna start off with this. This is the NYX Honey Do Me Up Base Primer. If you have dry skin, this works so good. It's like literally like scooping honey or jelly, and it has like gold flakes on it. I have recently been loving this. I have not stopped using it since I got it, and I've just really been liking it. So it's NYX, so it's affordable. I just feel like it really it creates a sticky base, but it makes my skin feel dewy and smooth at the same time. So I've been really liking this. And now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I have not used this foundation in a while, and I decided I want to whip it back out again to see if I like it still. I used to love this and then I hated it, and so now we're gonna see if I like it again. This is in the shade Nude Ivory. I got this when it first came out like a year ago, so mine's probably expired, but it's okay. I also have another shade of this. It is my summer shade that I also bought last year. I do remember it being like a medium coverage foundation, and that's kind of like what I like, so I'm hoping that's what it'll be. It's very dewy, but that could just be a primer, you know. I'm just gonna blend him over Francisco. Still see redness poking through, but again, I only put a tiny bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit more foundation and get back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I added more, and this is what 2 thin layers look like. I'm actually really liking this foundation. It's evening out my skin tone really well. It's a medium coverage, which was what I look for. It looks really good. Now it's time for concealer. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer underneath my eyeballs. I really like this concealer. I use it on an everyday basis. This is my 3rd one that I've bought, although I feel like they should come out with a wider shade range. This is the lightest shade they have, and I feel like it is a bit dark, like it matches my skin tone, but I usually like a concealer that's like a little bit lighter than my skin tone. But I really like this, and I'll continue to buy it. I also wish it came with a little more product, but it's only like $4. So then for Francisco, we're gonna use the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Blemish Control Concealer. Healer Malice loves this, and also it's supposed to heal your acne and hide it at the same time. So I've been putting this on Francisco recently because he showed up during the school week, and ain't nobody want a volcano on their face. So this is what our face looks like. I feel like I have a couple red patches going on. It may just be like red skin, I don't really know. But now we're gonna set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 10 Fair Light. I really like this for setting my makeup. It's been the only powder I've been using recently over my Coty Airspun, so I really like this. What I've been doing is taking like a flat brush like this, and just patting it in, and then going over with a damp beauty blender to melt it into my skin. And this is the BH Cosmetics 116 brush. This is supposed to be like a foundation brush, but the BH Cosmetics 117 brush is my favorite for foundation. So I just finished pressing the powder into my skin with a damp beauty blender. It's just like what I like to do to create my skin to look more dewy and natural, but still matte at the same time. But now I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I got this recently and I've really been liking it. I haven't been using anything else besides this, so she's a keeper. This is like super popular at the drugstore, and I never thought I would actually get it just because I thought it was overhyped, but it's not. The only thing is I think I should get a darker shade. This is in the shade Light Bronzer, and it's good for like light bronzer, but I like to like deepen up my skin tone and kind of like contour while bronzing. So I like this one for all around bronzing, but I feel like I'm gonna go back and get a different shade so I can like chisel out the cheekbones, you know? Now we're gonna blush it up using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Pearlescent Pink. She's a keeper. I haven't used this in a long time. You can see it's all broken. This is cracked. I have not used this in a very long time, but I remember this used to be my favorite blush because it's just so pretty and pink and shimmery, and I just like that in a blush. So yeah, this used to be my favorite. I should probably start using her more. Why do I refer to all my makeup as like human beings? Like, this is a her. And now it's time to highlight. So I recently just got the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette, and I've only played around with one shade. I still have the paper on it, and I only touched that shade right there. So this, I feel like, is a dupe for the Sugar Glow Kit, just like the colors of it. And I wanted to try it out, a more affordable highlight palette. I know that Tati likes this, so I want to try it out again. I'm going to play around with like the pinky and yellow toned ones, not so much the white one. So we're going to try it out on my cheekbones. I'm going to dip in the shade Glow and this one right here, which is the shade Vivid. I've not played around with those yet, but I figured why not? So we're going to put it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is my problem with like every highlight, and this is why I stopped highlighting my cheekbones actually, is because it always has a gray cast or an orange cast on me. You can see when I look straight on that it looks like there's gray right there, but when you turn to the side it looks so blinding. And I feel like there's only a few highlighters that I have that don't do that for me. And so recently I've stopped wearing highlight as my cheekbones, and I've only put it on my nose, inner corner, and Cupid's bow. So I just want to tell you guys the tea. This is super blinding, but you can see like literally a gray line right here. Maybe it's different for everybody else. Maybe it's just my skin tone. It's pretty affordable. It's a good thing to add to your collection, and I still like it. I will still use it, but not for my cheekbones. So now we're gonna get to the nose, the inner corner, the Cupid's bow, and recently this is what I've been doing. I've stopped highlighting my cheekbones all around just because of this problem. This has happened multiple times in my videos. I don't know if you all have noticed, but I've started using this Milani highlighter in the shade Strobe Light 01. This is the most blinding highlighter I've ever met. You see like one little tiny swatch, and I put it on my nose. Something about it just makes me feel so happy. So yeah, that's what I've been doing recently. This Milani highlighter has been my everything. I highly recommend. They also have like 4 shades, I think. So not the greatest shade range, but you're destined to find your shade. I'm gonna do my eyebrows using this Maybelline Total Temptation eyebrow pencil. I have not stopped using this since I got it. It is so good. It is just like the Anastasia brow definer because it's like that triangle shape. And I feel like this is so much better than an Anastasia brow definer. It gets my brows done so fast, and it's so much more pigmented. I used to be obsessed with the brow definer, and I would pay $23 every time I would ran out of it. And that's insane. This one is so much better. And that sister snatched. So now I'm going to do some shadow. I'm going to be using these 2 eyeshadow palettes. These are the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palettes. This is the dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. They are very similar if you have them, and this one's only $5 and it is just as good, so I highly recommend this one. And then I also have the Nude Awakening one, which is that. It's super pretty. It comes with a lot of shimmers. So this is Rose in the Air and this is Nude Awakening. They're both really pretty, and I just want to create a like kind of sunsetty brown type look, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set the concealer with that white shade right there. They don't have shade names, they only have numbers on the back of the palette, which like is irrelevant. They should have copied the exact shade names as the Modern Renaissance palette. That would be salty. That would be petty. I would do that. These 2 top shades literally look identical. Am I crazy? Probably. I'm gonna take that top shade as my transition. So now I'm gonna take this orangey transition and put that right under the shade we just used in my crease, just to kind of warm it up a bit. I feel like it's looking very gray and I want it to look more orangey. I'm gonna deepen up the outer corner just a tad bit more with the brown shade in the Rose in the Air palette. And I'm just gonna add this to the outer V, kind of smoke it out, you know? Okay, I really liked like the whole matte brown thing, but you know I can't do without a shimmer. So it's time to add to this look. This is the Nude Awakening palette, and I'm gonna add that shimmer right there with my finger. Okay, and that is the final eyeshadow look. That just proves you can get a bomb eyeshadow look using drugstore palettes. These are literally $5 each, and they are so good. So I highly recommend both of these boys. So now I'm going to be trying out this mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic mascara. My friend Carly uses this, and a lot of people actually really like this mascara, so I decided I want to try it. It claims that it gives you like lashes longer than Jesus. Also, the packaging is like a telescope. Like, I don't know if that's what they were going for, but like, I see you. Like, come on, that looks like a telescope. Telescopic, telescope. Ooh, okay. That's what the wand is. It's like plastic and very skinny. This is not what my normal mascara looks like. I usually use the Maybelline Lash Sensational, but like, I'm all about trying new things. Also, the formula looks very wet. It's letting me get to the root of my lashes really, really easily because the wand is so thin. So overall, I like the mascara. I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm really liking the way it looks. I think I underestimated its power. Like, dang, I look mighty cute. But I'm gonna use this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I got a set of 36 of these, and they're like the small ones, and I've been really liking this. So this is in the shade London. I haven't used this one yet, but it looks super pretty and very nude. But yeah, this is the final look using all drugstore makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it turned out super good. The eyes look amazing. The lip match is perfect. And I really like the glowy skin that we have going on. My last step that I'm going to do is add some Mario Badescu spray. This is $7. So this could be considered a drugstore, but you can't like buy it at Walmart. But yeah, I really like the way that this look turned out, and I think it turned out so good. This just proves that you can find drugstore makeup and make a full face out of it and look just as beat and high-end as if you were using Charlotte Tilbury and Becca Cosmetics. So if you enjoyed this video and this is your first time seeing my face, then please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe down below. Follow my social media. Furmo wanted me to let you guys know that there is a survey that you guys can take down below. Furmo is not paying me to say this. I'm not sponsored. I really want to create glasses that cater towards teenagers, and they sent me some of their glasses before, and I featured them in my what I got for my 14th birthday video. So if you want to see that, you can go check it out. But it's a 5-question survey, very fast and very easy, and you can take it down below. With all that being said, stay poppin', and I love you. Bye.